Okay, here's an update to the issue with Swindle's head. So here, first of all, you could see that he does now have a silver faceplate to be more cartoon accurate. But that is not how this figure originally came. So first of all, this is the tuned version one, but the way this head originally came was with a dark face. And it was really frustrating for a lot of people, including myself, because when you look at their toy version, their IDW version, that one comes with the Toon version head. And so people are wondering why Magic Square swapped the head. And can't help but to think that they did that on purpose, to try to make you buy both versions. But the issue that comes with that is people are trying to find out the solution for it, such as buying both versions and swapping out the head, which is what I was thinking of doing. But for me, when I was trying to take this head off, I can see that this is a little bit difficult, and I'm not going to risk breaking it just to swap off the head. So I had to think of the other option that other people have brought up, which is painting it. And fortunately, someone on Facebook showed that you are able to remove this faceplate from down here. It does tab in. Wow. So now that just made this painting this piece so much easier without getting all that silver paint all over here. So that's what I did. Basically, I took a silver Sharpie and I just carefully painted it as best as I could. With a silver Sharpie, I painted it. And I think it looks okay. It's good enough. I just had to keep zooming in with the magnifying glass, or using my phone and camera and zooming in to make sure I got a good paint coating on it. And I think it looks okay because this is really small, so you don't really notice it too much. But I will just point out, given all the experience I have from all the product design classes and mock-ups that I had to make, I clearly know how to do a much better job. But I do not have the time to spend doing that. And I said that because some of you may also not have the time to do that. But again, what I did was, thankfully to someone on Facebook who pointed out, you can remove the faceplate. And I don't know what they did to paint it, but I'm just letting you know this is what I used. I used the silver Sharpie, painted it to the best that I can, and now this is what I have. And I do not have to buy a second set. So now, as you can see, he does look much more cartoon accurate. And yeah, I know I don't need to mention this, but it really grinds my gears when some people are pointing out, like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. This is the dark head is cartoon accurate. You see how he is in the cartoon. I'm just gonna simply say no, it's not, because all you have to do is do a better job than he did instead of looking for specific scenes where it's dark. And you could see, for the most part, Swindle in the cartoon, he does have this type of head. And so yeah, I just want to respond to that because that just really grinds my gears that some people respond to issues that people are having like that, which is just exacerbates the issue. But anyways, I digress. So that's what I did. And then someone on Facebook also showed you the comparisons of the two. And man, I'm so glad they did that because that confirmed what I thought. The Toon version, even though you get the nice cartoon head and you have to carefully swap it out if you can, then you're stuck with that other figure, which does have a nice transparent window, but just like I thought, when you have it in robot mode, it doesn't look good because you're seeing right through and you're seeing this purple and stuff, which is not cartoon accurate. So if you get that version, in my opinion, I think it's better just to keep that in the alt mode and just appreciate the nice transparent window, because it does not really look that well in robot mode because it shows the chest from behind the window. So anyways, I'm just sharing all the stuff that I was thinking about to resolve this issue. So now I'm really happy with the figure. I don't have to buy a whole another set, and this one now looks good enough to me. And so now let me just do this just to show you. Now he does scale in really nicely with the rest of the Decepticons. So here are the Magic Square Decepticons that you could see. And of course we are missing the Insecticons. So this looks really nice. This set is coming together really nice. Even the cassette minions look really nice. This one's the lighter purple version of Shockwave, not the dark one that I recently got. Here are these Stunticons. I'm waiting for the rest of the Combaticons. The Coneheads, which I do have an issue. I mean, you could see the gray on Dirge. It should be the same gray on Ramjet and Thrust instead of the black. And then, you know, thankfully, MechFans Toys did make Astro Train and Blitzwing to help you complete this set. So that's just a look at how Swindle fits in with the rest of his team, and really looking forward to it. And one last thing I'm gonna also say is that, you know, when I was thinking about buying another set, the issue I had was then I'm gonna have to buy a second set of the Stunticons and then a whole second set of the Constructicons, and that's spending way more money than I want, because I think this is just good enough just having one set. But just looking at the set, this is really awesome. And I don't want to bash Magic Square for pulling that issue with the Swindle, swapping out the heads, but that's how I resolved the issue with the head. So that's my update.
The cog's mine now. Metroplex is now stuck in city mode forever.